All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. Here we go with the full moon in Capricorn. What is this full moon? Well, you hear it called the strawberry moon quite a bit, right? You know, all that kind of stuff. That sounds all nice and sweet and everything. Kind of get you hungry. But this moon, on one level, it's the same as it is every year. The Capricorn full moon corresponds with the preceding Capricorn new moon. Basically, it's a way for you to stop and take a look at your efforts so far this year. What have you accomplished so far in the year? It's the culmination of your efforts so far in the year. It's the easiest way to phrase it, actually going back since the previous Capricorn new moon. Okay? And now we move forward between this Capricorn full moon and the next Capricorn new moon, right? Usually in December, some late December or early January, that kind of thing during Capricorn season. That being said, it's a chance to take a look at where you've come. Right? But this one's a little different. This is a pretty powerful moon. And it's always a powerful full moon, but this one's very powerful. It makes everybody kind of a little bit of a seer, if you will. You'll be able to see ahead and take a look at the future. Maybe play a little chess, a little able to see what might happen in the future. All right? That's why I've been saying a lot. That a saying's been coming to my head quite a bit lately, and I've said it on video a few times. Look to the future, it's only just begun. It's kind of the message of this moon in a way. All right? Y'all have some kind of seer superpower with this moon on some level. All right? So do that. Take a look at where you're going. You might see good things, and that gets you excited. You could see some bad things, though. Some people might. And that's okay too, because that'll just allow you to develop some kind of strategy to turn bad into good, right? Bad's always relative anyway. So that's what this moon is. It's not just a strawberry moon. It's about where are we at? What have we accomplished this year? And a great, powerful energy to let you see where you're going. Now, I'm telling you all that. You're here listening to me. You're getting the benefit of Steve's Love Tarot energy reading, right? Same thing. I've email blasted out to my friends so they don't fucking call me. That being said, the incoming energies are not listening. And this pre-shuffle is very reflective of that. And we're going to talk about this. This is going to be very interesting. A very interesting time to be a DM in this soulmate cycle. Especially if they were a runner or something, or somebody holding on to feelings for you. Very interesting, the energies that come in. So let's talk about it. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Pre-shuffle. I ask the universe, give me the influence of the soulmate cycle of the full moon in Capricorn with all surrounding energies. Here's what I get. For the incoming energy, I got someone attached to you. What did I say about the moon? I said it's a chance to look at where we've been. What have we accomplished this year? Well, I got somebody here who's realizing Six of Pentacles crossing the Four of Cups that they've been given to the wrong things. They've accomplished nothing. Nothing. They've been giving to the wrong things, giving to things that don't make them happy, giving to things that they're apathetic about in the first place. They've accomplished fucking nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zed. All right? Underneath that, sends them into their head. Hey, that kind of rhymed. I said Zed and head. Eight of Swords. Sends them all up in their head. Makes somebody go, ah. It's really weird, you know, because this moon energy, this is kind of interesting. Because this moon energy really does give you a chance to get a clear, almost like watching a movie of what you've accomplished this year. And somebody here is freaking out. They thought that movie'd be a lot better. I'll tell you. Underneath it, just to show you, Three Swords. I mean, there's the pain that's associated when you find out you've been given to bullshit, right? Driven to the wrong things, or you've accomplished nothing. There's Three Swords. But that Three Swords is over a soul connection. Could be you. It could be just what your connection made them feel, and they don't feel it anymore, and they can't find it anywhere else. It could be either of those things. You take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. Either way, they wish that connection would get a bit of a reboot. It feels like it's gone. It feels like it's over. And that amplifies this Three Swords. I mean, it rips it to shreds in the animal deck. It's not even a heart anymore, right? And they're not quite sure what to do about it. It puts them in a state of confusion with the Seven of Cups here, right? Somebody also, that Seven of Cups is technically bookending this Four of Cups. Somebody very confused. Wow, I've been given and given and I haven't got anywhere, right? It's sort of like, you've been dumping. If we look at it from Pentacles, if you want to take an analogy here, it's sort of like you've been dumping money in the bank. Money in the bank every week. You put money in the bank, and then you realize that you don't have any. You check the balance and there's nothing in there. It's not growing. It's just staying the same. It's a bit the way that would feel. It's kind of confusing, sort of a thing. All right. Anyway, they've been given to the wrong things. So somebody here pretty confused, not sure what to do about it. Interesting. Interesting that it came out that way. Well, we got to pull a reading. That's just the surface energy. That's just me talking to the universe before I hit record, see what the hell's going on in the energy. Now we're going to pull a reading. Let's do it. All right. First card out's before the cut. That's why the fuck are we here. Let's find out why we're here. Let's give this thing a shuffle. Let's do it. All right, here we go. So why the fuck are we here, universe? Tell me. Tell me right now. Okay. That'll do it. That's all it wants me to shuffle. The Nine of Pentacles. We're here because of a Nine of Pentacles. Somebody wants to change what they're doing. Somebody wants to free themselves from this need, from whatever they're giving to that's nothing. Okay, the cut card's tied to the pre-shuffle. They take it one layer deeper. So that's why we're here. I get it. All right, okay. Or it could be somebody who wishes things were different. It could be that too. I don't know. We got to see what comes after the cut. All right. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Somebody wants to, it was the first thing I said, thank God. Somebody wants to free themselves from giving to whatever they're giving to, that's nothing. That's Four of Cups. It's just meaningless. And when they see that, they want to stop giving to that. All right? It's going to require, the transformation requires some heart chakra. We're going to see where we go here. It should be an interesting reading, to say the least. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Ask the universe, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Capricorn and all surrounding energies. Give me a damn reading, universe. Let's go. The energy's really fickle today. The energy is like way just weird. It's rippling all over the place. This is going to be a strong... I know everybody calls this moon the strawberry moon. I like to give them my own names. I think it's more like the... If I'm to take a food product, it's more like wavy Lays, wavy potato chips or Ruffles, something like that. It's more like that than a strawberry. Let's go. If I'm to put a food to it. All right, let's go. Maybe with a little bit of jalapeno flavor on it or so, habanero or something too. Five of Cups is our overall energy, the sad horse. Yeah. Well, you know. Well, I'm pulling on the incoming energy. You can't be surprised that that's the overall energy with the pre-shuffle we got. It's only one card above the Four of Cups, for God's sake, that we opened with. Yeah, it's a moon that gives you a chance to see what you've accomplished this year so far. We're just going to phrase it like that. It's actually back since the previous Capricorn new moon, but whatever. This year so far gets you a chance to see what you've accomplished. I think you guys on the DF side are fine. I think this is the reaction. You know, there's a lot of regret here. There's a ton. What's fueling it? Yeah, judgment. Somebody wants a do-over. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love that. That's funny. I had a friend say that to me just the other day, that they want a 2024 do-over. And this is exactly what I get here with judgment fueling the Five of Cups on the incoming energy side. Wow. It's funny because that friend of mine is a DM in a soulmate connection. It's really weird. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty accurate. I'm going to tell you. The overall energy of the reading is somebody wants a 2024 do-over when they look at what they've accomplished so far. I won't try again. All right? All right. I wish the DM side, I got some enlightened ones here. But I wish the DM side was here to hear me say, look to the future, about the other aspect to this moon, which is very special, which allows you to see way off in the distance at what's coming and get excited about it in most cases. All right? Or fix it if it's negative. They're not seeing that. They're just focused on the one aspect of it that's always there, which is at every Capricorn full moon, which is a chance for you to look at where you've been so far this year. Yeah, okay. I wish they had the other half. You guys have the other half, and I'm excited about that. You're all going to be seers. All right, right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is how this energy, this incoming energy is behaving in real life in the 3D. Right here, whoever it is to you. Whoever. Don't assume you know who I'm talking about either. Definitely don't. Not now. A lot of soulmates a lot of energy in the soulmate cycle. Right here is their soul energy, whoever it is. Right here is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of connection. Right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses I'm extending this. Oh, we're going to dig, and we're going to talk to the horse. I'll tell you what. All right, let's go. Energy around your connection. I want a 2024 do-over. Yeah, when they look back at what they've done so far, it ain't real good. Two of Wands. Exactly. Set the intention to try again. They want the 20. It's perfect. The overall energy usually ties to this in some way. Sometimes we even get repeat cards. Somebody wants a 2024 do-over. And they're setting the intention because you're somebody's intention. Somebody's setting the intention to come towards you. Now, I want to point out, because I still get people that say, oh, my person, they're not coming, they're never coming back. This could be an energy of somebody holding on to feelings for you, around you. Yes, it can be. But for some of you, because it's a Two of Wands and the way it's reading, it's my tequila sunrise Two of Wands. Only I need to know what that means, but it is. It's that type of energy. This can be an energy that's that's making some changes in its life and lining itself up with you. So this, for some of you, is a brand new soulmate, okay? And they're very close. You're going to run headlong, okay? Eventually here, anyway. But there's somebody here who's realizing that they're not happy, for sure. And either somebody's dreaming about a connection like yours, or somebody already lived it and wants it back. One or the other. All right. 3D energies. How's this energy, whoever this is, behaving in their real life? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, very emotional. They want new love. They want it's my Huey Lewis upright. They want a new drug, one that does what it should, right? It's like that. They want a new drug. They want a new love. It really is. It's somebody starting anew, making some new plans. I want a 2024 redo. Hell, I want one too. Come to think of it, it's been a weird year, man. It's been a rocky road kind of year. Very strange. Their soul is here, whoever this is. It bookends the Two of Wands. Yeah, the High Priestess. For most of you, you don't know who this is. Do not fucking assume you do. Okay? Look, maybe you do. Okay? It's a hidden energy here. It's a dormant soulmate, is what it says. And it's very rare. It does happen, but it's very rare that a runner, someone you met and then they ran, then becomes dormant. It can happen. It's not unheard of. For maybe one or two of you, if you firmly believe it, that's the case. This is somebody you don't know about yet that's making some changes in their world. Some shit is lining up just right. Serendipity, right? Just right. Some shit is lining up. And it's just going to work to your advantage here. This is terrific. Again, if I'm to take it as, okay, fine, you don't believe me on that, you're like, Steve, it's my runner or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Somebody's keeping very quiet about this. Feelings that have been very much dormant are now coming very much to the surface. The energy flows from here to here. And this cup is exploding. You can see the yellow on it, okay? But I'm telling you, for most of you, this is a soulmate who's attached to you, has been attached to you your whole life, who is making some changes in their world and lining up with you. And that's why the Two of Wands is there, and that's read with the High Priestess. It's the same. So it says that it's exactly what the energy says. Okay? Somebody, whoever this person is, I kind of like them in a way. I like this attitude of I want the 2024 redo when they look at what they've accomplished so far this year. Emotionally, it's a lot of cups. We're dealing with 5 cups, 4 cups in the pre-shuffle. You know, a lot of emotion. Let's talk to the universe. Let's see. What's the fickle old gal want to tell us? Red with 2 wands, I think. Yeah, 9 swords. This is your energy attached to this. Don't try. It's sort of an energy of don't try to figure out who this is. Just let the energy flow. Don't think about this too much. It's one of those things. Focus on yourself. I've told you what this full moon is for you. Okay? I've told you what the energy is. Please focus on you. Any energy that you pour into this creates a ripple. It creates choppy water, if you will, within the energy. So if I were you, just take what I'm saying. In fact, think what I'm saying is complete nonsense and just walk away. It's not. I can tell you that I know this energy well, but think that. Just focus on you. Utilize the moon. Look at where you've been this year so far, and then use those forward-looking abilities of this moon, which are very powerful this particular year, and look ahead and see where you're going. Maybe get excited, you know, or if it's something, oh God, I can't believe that's on the horizon, fix it. Adjust your course so that is a little better. Right? That's why it's there. That's why that energy's there. Don't try to focus too much on who this is. I don't think a lot of you even know who this is. All right? I'm just going to tell you right up. Think what you want, but that's the case. You can see it there with the High Priestess. The soul connection is hidden. It's been dormant. All right. All right. Potential final outcome. Red with Ace of Cups. I just love this. I love tarot. It's the King of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody. You're going. Don't even worry about who this is, because you're going to find out. It's the King of Cups. It's somebody shows up here. Somebody's all done holding the cup back. It's interesting, because sometimes we get the King of Cups and we say he's a stingy prick, right? Holds the Ace of Cups, doesn't give the full cup, that kind of thing, afraid to be vulnerable. But in the context here, in my reading, it's red with the Ace, with this Ace of Cups. It does hold the Ace of Cups, so we refer back to the Ace of Cups, and the energy shows us, if you look at the yellow on top, that it's flowing. It's what I already said. This connection that's been dormant, or someone who's been keeping their feelings dormant, they're now flowing. So somebody here, this is communication, and it's somebody showing you and telling you how they feel. Or if it's somebody new that you meet, it's somebody who does not hold back. You know, I mean, this is one of those connections that, with the energy that's here, where when you meet this person, it goes from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. All right, it's not, oh, we're on our 3rd date and we're just holding hands. Nope. Not this one. There's a lot of love here. This is not like a new friend or something like that. This is very, very powerful. Okay? So it can be a long lost runner showing back up. If it is, it's somebody here who's really, really, really been hiding their feelings for you and pushing them back so much it almost feels dormant within the energy. Okay? But like I said, it's very rare that if you already have a soul recognition with somebody and then they run, that the connection becomes dormant. It just shuts down. That's very rare. Very rare. Okay, let's clarify. 2 of Wands, why is it here? I like the message to you from the universe. Just utilize this moon. You'll be fine. You'll find out who this is for sure with the King of Cups there. No doubt. If you think about it too much, you might make free will decisions that knock you off the course that this person's putting themselves on. This is one of those readings where I ask you to forget the reading. Okay? It's happened before. It is. I've given you the analogy a million times about what if I told you you're going to win the lottery on Friday, right? That's great. But you would second guess every number you're picking that day. You're going to go there. If I'd have just kept my mouth shut, said, oh, they're going to win on Friday, and let you do what you were going to do, you'd win. But you knocked yourself off course of that timeline by second guessing every damn thing because some idiot, namely me, told you were going to win on Friday, right? So, would I have picked a 7? Oh God, I don't know. Maybe I would have picked an 8, like that. Whereas if you didn't know, if I didn't say anything, you'd just pick them the way you would have picked them, right? So that's kind of what's going on here, right? So if you think about it too much, keep yourself up at night trying to figure out who it is or who it might be. You might free will decision yourself, micro decisions or micro choices right off course. So be careful. Why is the 2 of Wands here? Just take the reading for what it is and take the information about what this full moon is and use it for yourself. Why is the 2 of Wands here? Let's see. Yeah. It's crossed by the 9 of Pentacles, which was the card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? Yeah. Somebody's making decisions on their side, freeing their energy up, and the energy then points your way. We've seen this come up quite a bit, but this is a point where, again, we're at solstice, and it takes a lot of energy for that to happen. There's a lot of energy right now. We're at the solstice point, and this moon falls like a day after the solstice, right? Or right on top of it, kind of, right on top of the peak energy. What's on top? Speaking of on top. 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? The star. It's dormant. I'm right. Look, I'm 100% right. Let's take the star away. Let's pretend the star never happened. Why is the 2 of Wands here? The 7 of Wands. It's been, the connection has been at a distance. It's been, usually when I see the High Priestess and the 7 of Wands, and these are read together, they're bookend, I know it's a dormant connection. It's somebody here, somebody brand new. Here's the star, comes in. Why is that here? Checking my energy read. The star, it's active now. All right? It's a delayed wish. It's a delayed gratification kind of energy. It's delayed until the energy is right for something to happen. The energy is now right because the cup is flowing. Somebody's at this point where they can look at where they've been this year, what they've accomplished. They realize they've been giving maybe to a relationship that's dead, or a life that's boring, or keeping feelings to themselves is not a very emotionally fulfilling life, blah, blah, blah. So they make some changes. Now, again, they want a redo. They want a 2024 redo. And this right there is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. And this is, even if you don't know about the soulmate, it's still separation. It's still that type of energy. Why is the Ace of Cups here? So, yep, I called it. I know this type of energy pretty well. You know, I do. But you could, again, the universe, a little warning, you could fuck this up. And don't come back and shoot the messenger if it doesn't happen. It's not my fault. I'm giving you the reading. I'm just telling you. Energies that are around you. Now, it bites me all the time. I'm a living embodiment of no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, mostly offline. Everybody online is generally pretty cool. You guys are real appreciative. I always enjoy coming out here doing these readings. But offline, my life is just, you know, if I was to define it, put something on a headstone, it would be no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, it's, you know, I give people advice, I tell them things, and they don't listen, and they come back and blame me when it all goes sideways catawampus. You know, that's fine. If you'd have listened, you know, that's it. Be sure you listen to that. Don't try to dwell on this. Just focus on the moon. Just know, let it drive you that something is happening behind the scenes here, energetically for you in the soulmate department. That's all you got to do. That's probably why you're getting this information. Maybe somebody needs cheering up. I don't know. It's a nice reading. Why is the Ace of Cups here? What's going on? Yeah. The Five of Pentacles. Why? Flowing and flowing. Somebody's life is cold. They want to warm it up. It's what I said. Maybe this is somebody who's realizing that holding on to feelings is making their life cold. It lacks emotion. It lacks any magic. Well, it's sort of like that right there. Five Pentacles. This is somebody who has for a long time not really been active in the emotional department. I will say that. What's on top? The Death card. They're transforming their life, changing their life. It's a rebirth energy. No doubt. Why is the Death card here? Five of Swords. I think this is an energy that's realized, whoever it is, you may have several different soulmates attached to you. This is an energy that's realizing on the DM side the error of their ways. Okay? Where they shortchange themselves. And the answer keeps coming back, Cups. Emotion. My life lacks emotion. My life lacks any magic. That kind of thing. And for some of them, they're either, if it's somebody new, they're dreaming about the magic of your connection because they can feel it. They can see what's in the future. Again, we're sort of a seer in this energy. That energy is there. Somebody dreams it up and they feel it. Or if it's somebody who ran from you, they will be feeling your connection during this. I don't think maybe they show up during it. I don't think the runners wake the fuck up during Cancer season in particular. But I do think that new soulmates do. I think this dormant connection is getting really awakened. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the High Priestess. Why is it here? Very cool. Very cool stuff. Why is the High Priestess here? You notice as well, she's got that little crystal ball there in front of the tiger. It ties to what I said. Somebody here dreaming about a girl like you, right? Kind of a thing. It's a song, Girl Like You. It's sort of like that. You could be a guy, dreaming about a guy like you, right? It just sounds cooler to say girl like you. Since 96% of my viewers are female, I could probably get away with that safely. All right, here we go. The High Priestess. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see. It's crossed by the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's awake. Wakey, wakey. Six of Wands. Six of Wands came after the cut. What's interesting here, right? The cut cards were the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles is crossing here in your connection from another deck, right? From the Witches. And bookending, the cards it's read with, has the Six of Wands crossing. So it's a repeat. The cut cards are representing the entire reading in key positions. What's on top? Eight of Wands. There's somebody coming. This is flowing. Stuff that's been hidden is flowing. The connection is that was dormant is awake. However you want to look at it. Somebody wants to talk about this. Somebody wants to do something about it. It's mostly forward movement I'm picking up here. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Page of Cups. Yep. Wakey, wakey. Right? Sort of like water hitting this girl, waking her up. Sort of like that wave. All you need to focus on this card is the wave behind the girl. That's it. It's a Page of Cups. Somebody here, really, really honestly, this showing how much this Ace of Cups is flowing for sure. It goes from a page. What did I say about this? If you were when you meet this person, it's not one of those connections where on the third date, you know, you're just holding hands at that point. Woohoo! Right? I said it goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. It does. It goes from page to ace to fucking king in like 2 fucking seconds. It does. It accelerates. The energy is very, very fast moving. Okay? That's a very fast energy, the Eight of Wands. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. 9 Swords. What's it want to talk about? What do you want to tell my viewers? What's all this about? You don't want them thinking about the reading? What's that? Well, it might keep you up at night trying to think about it, because you might start to pick up on this energy as it gets closer to you. That is another message that's here. Energy's always in layers. You might start to pick up on it. It's possible. And remember also, this can be future influence for you. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It's not just going to happen right on the full moon. But the full moon energy here, this is the time. This is an activation energy, right? It's a culmination energy which leads to an activation. All right? So that being said, we're culminating where we've been and we're able to see where we're going. Which makes it really active, fruitful ground for dormant connections to wake up. This is crossed by the King of Swords, which was the card at the bottom of this deck when I picked it up to first start shuffling for the clarifiers. Yeah. It says the same thing. It's sort of the environmental energy of the King of Swords, my King of Truth. You know, you're getting this information. Just sit with it. It's my sitting king. Okay, I'll phrase it that way. It's my sitting king. Just sit with it. Don't you try to think about it. Your brain will run batshit crazy with it. What's on top? 2 of Cups. Yeah. A connection. It's red with the 7 of Wands. A connection that's been dormant, that's been distant. Right? Now the time is right for it to open up. It is. We got 2 soulmates coming together. Don't worry about who it is. That's all you need to know. Just sit with that. Okay? And for some of you, this is a soul's true purpose. This is a new path that's opening up for you. Okay? So you could look at it that way too. It could always be that. It could. It doesn't have to be a person. All right? Why is the 2 of Cups here? 5 of Pentacles. And why are 2 soulmates coming together? The universe is telling you because this was crossing over here. Because of what's happening in this person's life, whoever they are. And that's why you need to just stay on the path that you're on. Because you could make little micro decisions, little free will decisions that knock you off of it. It's got nothing to do with what you're doing. It's got everything to do with what this side is doing to line up with you. So you need to keep what you're doing the same. You're fine. You're on the right path. Don't start fucking up and going off that path. Just sit with it. You're getting the information, so you sit with it. Sit tight. Sit tight. Stay put. Sitting king. Okay? Got it? Same thing. Backing up my energy read. All right. Also, as the 5 of Pentacles is red with the star, something that's been dormant. Right? We often go dormant in the cold. Bears hibernate. Chipmunks hibernate. Hibernating animals everywhere, right? Waking the fuck up. All right, let's go. Now is the time, divine timing. Here we go. King of Cups, final outcome. What's this King of Cups? I'm going to flip it and give it to you. What's this King of Cups mean to my viewers? All right. I'm flipping it because I already know what it means to the incoming energy. It means that they're realizing that if they don't open up, they don't have a happy life. You know, basically. But let's see what it means to you. Final outcome, King of Cups. Tell me about it. Well, okay, I can see where the universe is going here. It's crossed by the 4 of Cups. We started with the 4 of Cups. I think this energy shows up. I don't want to say it's an apathy energy. I don't even want to say it's disappointment. What is this? I don't think you know what to do with this energy when it shows up. Okay? And I wouldn't normally read this energy this way, but you can see how I'm struggling with it. Because it's not the usual, not interested, why is he not banging Blondie, my little jokes about all that. It's not that. It's sort of like he went here to the pond with Blondie, here she gorgeous, right? And he's not sure what to do. What? I mean, you know, you're just not sure what to do with it. So when you don't, it's that old ancient philosophy, when you don't know what to do, sometimes doing nothing at all is doing something. Okay? So just don't worry. I don't think you know what to do with this. Why? What's on top? Yeah. What did I say? Look, what did I say? I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I mean, but whatever. Look, hangman. Yeah. You're not sure what to do with it. It's sort of deer in the headlights you a little bit. Suspended animation. It could be because of the fact, well, it could be I'll read it a couple of different ways. It could be because you're blown away by who this is, right? Because you were too busy trying to figure out who it was and it doesn't match. Okay, which is never good. No expectations for outcomes. Teach that all the time, remember? But also, it's kind of this energy of, God, how do I phrase it? It gives you a new perspective on where you're going, okay, emotionally. All right, I'll try to phrase it better. Why is the hangman here? Yeah, the lovers. Yeah, it's one of those moments where you just sort of sit back when this energy approaches. It looks like it is for most of you, provided you stay the course. It's not about what you're doing, it's about what this energy is doing. As long as you stay on the same road, this energy will get on the road with you and come right to you. It's almost like when that happens, it makes you step back and realize why you shouldn't worry so much. Why you shouldn't think that when something goes wrong that, oh, that's it, it's over, nothing's going to happen, and that kind of thing. It gives you a new perspective on your own life, your own capacity for love, and your own direction that you're going in. There's no other way I can put it. You know, I mean, there's just no other way I can phrase it. It's not a real traditional Four of Cups here. And yeah, underneath it, Eight of Cups fueling the Four of Cups. Again, it's sort of like what I'm trying to say is this makes you see, this helps you to see, this full moon will help you to see with this and with some of the other things that you're looking at about where you've been and where you're going, helps you to see what it was all for, right? At the end of the day here, we've got a very nice ending for you. What it means for you is what this picture is. There's a lot of healing here. It's Archangel Raphael, a lot of healing, but just take a look at it. Whatever it means to you, all right? There you go. That is the final outcome. Very interesting. Very interesting energy. It's not a cut and dry final outcome. It's much deeper than just they all live happily ever after. It's much deeper than somebody's regrets it, turning around, coming back, and communicating. It's not about that. This is a dormant soulmate. This is, you know, again, I don't think this applies to a long-lost runner. I think this is someone brand new who is making changes and aligning to your path. And the universe is so clear here about you staying on the same path. Worry about your side of the fence. This side of the fence will find your fence. Okay? All right. Let's see where we go. And again, it can be a soul's true purpose. For some of you, it is. All right? All right. Let's go. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. What else you want to tell everybody, universe? What else you want to say here? Anything? Or I go pull some wicked voodoo. Good Lord. Knight of Cups, Star, 4 of Swords, and a 7 of Swords. Crossing the Star of the base energy. The environmental energy is the 7 of Swords around the base energy of the Star. The Star ties to this star here about the divine timing, things being right. It's a message for you that it may seem like nothing's happening. It may seem like it's just like, it's business as usual. It is not. Okay? There is an energy coming towards you that brings with it a great deal of healing. A great deal of healing. And I'll tell you something. If you sit, you will feel it coming. You'll know. That's the seer energy I was talking about. This moon is a superpower that other Capricorn full moons have, but not to this extent. So you have the ability to see between now and the corresponding new moon in Capricorn, the end of the year, early January, in Capricorn season, whatever. Okay? You have the ability to see quite clearly. All right? So when this energy approaches, you will know who it is. In fact, because I'm so drawn to that little lamb, your third eye might light up. You might start to feel a tingle between your eyes a little bit. Maybe a tingle somewhere else too, based on this energy. But don't be fooled by the energy. The star, it delays things quite a bit until the energy is right for something to happen. But when it opens things up, it sometimes is very fast. It's a close proximity card to a tower. So the star tends to happen very quickly, sometimes. And in this context, it is. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. All right? We'll find out what's going on with some of the other energies attached to you. We'll find out. I'll open by pulling on you. See what's going on for you and your little journey, because you sort of came up here and were told to stay on one. So we'll see. And we'll pull pyramid. We'll pull any side reads I think that come up. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.